Remember in school we used to have these writing assignments? They were called fill-in-the-blank writing assignments, right? Where you'd start to read the sentence and there'd be a long line and then the end of the sentence and we'd have to decide what to fill in the blank, right? Those were healthy exercises because they helped us to develop our thought process and our evaluation skills, so all very good for us. I think the problem with fill-in-the-blank is oftentimes as adults we use that same fill-in-the-blank process in communicating with others. And that is not so good because another way to say fill in the blank is assuming. And that ain't healthy, especially when you're communicating with another person, a loved one, or someone you work with. When you're assuming, when you're filling in the blanks as to why somebody said something or why something happened, then that is really, really unhealthy because you're not dealing in truths. And so what happens is you could get yourself whipped up into a pretty good frenzy, pretty angry, pretty frustrated over something that really isn't even there. You filled in the blank. Pretty unhealthy. So we've all heard that phrase, communication is key. And I really don't like that phrase so much because I don't think that that's a whole truth. I think that really communication isn't key. Understanding is key. Because if I don't understand what's going on, there is no way I'm going to be able to communicate with you on a healthy level at all. I have to understand something before I can communicate to that topic or to that person. So, having said that, the way you do that is through respect. I have to respect that thing or that person enough to want to understand. If you're in a place right now where you're at your wit's end and you're just fed up, then maybe perhaps you're having a hard time communicating and understanding why it is that this keeps happening. So I would suggest to you the same thing that I do for myself. I try to break it down a little bit. Why is that person feeling so passionately about that? And it's not because they're dumb. It's not because they're stupid or they just don't get it. It's because they basically are coming to that situation with their own unique experiences, as you are. And so it's easy to get along and communicate with people we agree with. We get them. They get us. It's more of a challenge when we don't quite understand why it is that they feel that they do. And then when we tell them, well, they don't need to feel that way or they shouldn't be feeling that way, that's unhealthy too. Because imagine somebody telling you how you need to feel. Imagine somebody telling you why you should feel a certain way. You come with your own life experience as they. We should respect that together. And if you don't think that that's an important thing to have in your personal relationship, just look at what it's done to society at this moment. You be the change. Make progress or excuses. It's up to you. Have a great weekend.